Hello, loves, it's Shanda, and welcome to Shanda Says. Now, I know you're watching this video and you're wondering why is Shanda on this video and I just see her breast. Well, I thought it would be interesting to do this video this way because I'm very concerned about women in our image and how men view us. You know, it's been long spoken about how in many rappers' songs how we women are referred to as bitches and hoes and that men are just disrespectful towards us. But the reason why I'm doing this video like this is because I tweeted yesterday about if I saw another Avi pic on Twitter of a woman's ass first or her breast, it was just going to drive me crazy. And I felt like there's so much more to us as women than our bodies. But oftentimes all we see and the only image we have and the only thing we're confident about is in fact our behinds or our breast. So it got me to thinking what is the role that we women play in the fact that men may be disrespectful towards us. So now I'm going to bring this up. And of course there's more to Shanda than her big boobs. You know, I'm always in a place of respect when it comes to my vlogs because, you know, we have fun and we talk about all these great things, but I have an image and a lot of young people look up to me. And it's very important to me that I talk about subjects that mean something, that you can leave and take something away with it. So, again, in doing this vlog, it was very important to me to talk about women in our image because the reality is we have a lot to do with how we are viewed. We have a lot to do with how we are disrespected, believe it or not. We have a lot to do with that because if our image is all in who we are physically, has nothing to do with us mentally, then what do men have to go on? What do men have to go on? And what does it teach us women that all we need is a big ass and a great rack to make things happen? That's a good way to land a man. It's a good way to land a husband. I have the right body, so that's all that I need. But that's just not the case. At the end of the day, as women, we have to be strong. And being strong means being strong mentally and being strong emotionally. Our bodies, our breasts, our behinds, our hips, our thighs, to me, that's the icing on the cake to the woman that carries herself with esteem and respect. And I'm so afraid that a lot of young people are being misled that as a woman, all we need to do is have a sexy picture of ourselves and have a big behind to be validated. Hey, look, not too long ago, a woman was convicted for putting Fix-A-Flat in another woman's body so she can have a bigger behind. I mean, she lost her life because of her body image. She felt the need to have this big behind to feel validated. So it concerns me that we are so obsessed with being beautiful and less obsessed of character. Because that's really what's important. And I've said this numerous times when Shanda says, once you leave this earth, what stays is your character. People are going to remember you as a person, not so much what you look like. Because as you get older, looks fade. Looks fade. And again, you can't take credit for it because this is what you were given. You have to take credit for character and a reputation. And if the reputation is just, I have great boobs and I have a great ass, but that's it, that's shallow. We women are so much more than our bodies. We are great moms. We are intellectuals. We are business owners. We're great. We're great in our marriages and in our relationships, most times. But I'm very concerned about women and how we portray ourselves. Also, to our language, how well do we speak? When we open our mouths, does it command respect? Or do we come off hood? Do we come off in a way that people really don't need to hear what we have to say? Just turn around, Ma. I don't need you to talk. We have to take responsibility with our images, how we portray ourselves. That is our responsibility as women. So again, I thought it would be interesting to talk about. Also, again, I want to talk more about marriage. I don't talk much about marriage. I've done it a lot with man and wife, but when Shanda says I haven't, so tomorrow when I come back on Wednesday, we're going to talk marriage. We're not going to talk sex tomorrow. We're going to talk more about relationships. But I love you guys. Always want to know what you're talking about, what you're thinking. So make sure you leave your comments. And make sure you're following me on Twitter at Shanda Says. Write to me, ShandaSays1@gmail.com. And you can, of course, like me on Facebook on Shanda Says. I love you, and I will see you. Be back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.